Greetings and welcome to the channel. The CPI report finally came out today, so we can calculate the cost of living adjustment. Is it enough for the people who need it the most? The Consumer Price Index for urban wage earners and clerical workers, or CPIW, which is what we use to calculate COLA, increased 2.9% over the last 12 months to an index level of 318.139. For the month, the index increased 0.3% prior to seasonal adjustment. The CPI report overall was in line to lower than expected. To calculate COLA, I entered the 318.139 into my spreadsheet, and the 2025 or 2026, as most people look at it, COLA that will happen at the end of this year, beginning of next year, is 2.8%. I thought it could be as high as 2.9%, but because the numbers came in line or slightly lower, we ended up with a 2.8% COLA this year. But is it enough? I thought I would focus on the things that lower income seniors spend most of their limited income on. To start with, all food is up 3.1% over the last year. Food away from home at 3.7% and groceries or food at home at 2.7%. Shelter is up 3.6%. Energy services, which includes electricity and gas needed for heat, are up 6.4% over the last year. And medical care services are up 3.9%. This includes health insurance, so supplementals that cover what Medicare doesn't. Speaking of Medicare, next year the Part B premium is projected to jump 11.6% or $21.50 to $206.50 per month. The average benefit in January 2025 was $1,976 a month. So a COLA increase of 2.8% would increase the benefit to $2,031 a month, which is a monthly increase of $55. This leaves $33.50 after the Medicare premiums are deducted. Basically, this is an effective rate of 1.7%. Keep in mind, this effective percentage is even lower if your Social Security benefit is lower than the average of around $2,000 a month. Compared to all the increases I mentioned earlier, this seems inadequate. The report provides the relative importance of each category in the CPI-U. I couldn't find current CPI-W weightings, but the 2024 numbers show a fairly close relationship between CPI-U and W. We can add these categories up to see about how much they impact the overall number. The things I was looking at specifically for seniors include food, which is weighted at 13.646, and this is out of 100, so it's basically a percentage. Shelter, the weight is 35.471. Energy services is only 3.235, which seems like it should be much higher than that. I feel like electricity or gas for heating is a much higher percentage of a person's expenses per month than 3%. Medical services, again, especially for seniors, this seems like it should be weighted much higher, but medical services are at 6.765. And these items total 59.118% of the total weighting. Finances are already challenging for many. While my pension covers my basic living expenses, it looks like I may have to lower my electric and gas usage and then even make some changes to my grocery list to make up for this small amount of COLA compared to especially utilities this year. Food is around 25% of my expenses. I feel like it's actually gone up more than this 3%, but yeah, maybe it hasn't. I don't keep like granular track of exactly how much I'm spending on groceries. I may have to start doing that if these other expenses continue to go up and the COLA doesn't go up enough to cover a lot of these expenses. Fortunately, I'm not on Medicare yet because that huge increase in the Medicare premiums is basically negating over a third of the COLA adjustment. And my electricity and gas are 12% of my overall expenses, so that doesn't match the weightings at all. As always, if you have comments or questions, leave those below. Consider subscribing, and remember, if you're going to retire, retire to something.